Yo, what's going on, YouTube fam? This is your boy J Money here, and here we go. This is just in case some of y'all that watch my channel don't watch other like big channels. If you guys aren't aware already, Konami OCG. This should affect the TCG too, but they decided to leave the next structure deck in the hands of the players. So essentially, what's going on is that there's an open poll right now on the OCD account on my page of 20 different archetypes, and you can vote for one of those 20 to receive a structure deck. Now, the voting started today. Now, as for the archetypes, we got about 20 of them, so you're going to have to make an account on this to vote for it. So, in fact, hold on. Let me go ahead and go to the Chrome page, because the Chrome page is where you want to really be at. So, how do you get to here? You go to www.db.yugiocard.com / Yu-Gi-Oh DB. Let me go ahead and take you to the link that I sent everybody else in this chat. Where is it at? Right here. www.db.yugiocard.com / Yu-Gi-Oh DB. And so what that's going to end up doing is it's going to take you to the English part of the page. Now, what you're trying to do at this point, you need to go up to the top right here, and you have to hit, where there's got these Chinese looking stuff up top. You click the option up top, and there you go. It takes you to the poll. Now, the poll right here, what you want to click on is wherever this, you see the white deck box with purple lettering over it. You want to click that box right there. Alright, so now I'll take you to the poll. You're going to have to scroll down a little bit. Or actually, wait till it finishes loading first, and then you scroll down. And you'll see the 20 archetypes. Okay. The first one is Insectors. That's a deck that a lot of people love. That's a deck that a lot of people hate. So I don't know if that will get the most votes. But essentially, you vote for a deck, and whoever gets the most votes will basically end up, whichever archetype gets the most votes, that's the one that Konami will give a structure deck. And we all know decks that archetypes are given structure decks to often turned out to be pretty good, pretty relevant. Ooh. I did not mean to do that. So Insectors was number 1. Number 2, I think it has the picture of the Persidra, the Atlantean dragon in it, but there's also Mermail Abystia, so it might just be Mermail Atlanteus altogether. So there's that one. Number 3, you see Chaos Orc and BLS right here. That's probably just Chaos in general. I would love for Chaos Dragons to get a little bit stronger, but my choice, what I picked, was Mecha Phantom Beast, because that was like my second favorite deck for the longest time, until we got World Chalice, and just behind, actually it was always my third favorite deck, and it was behind like at the time it was behind like Wind-Ups and just the XYZ Dragon Cannon archetype. But it kind of moved to number 4. Took a backseat, and World Chalice went up to number 1. But that's what I picked, because I feel like Mecha Phantom Beast never had its time to shine back in 2013, because its boss monster, i.e. Dracosac, was generic, and it was being used in. So since it was generic, it was seeing a lot more use in a tier 0 deck known as Dragon Rulers. So, I think I said, like, way back then, had Dracosac not have been generic, Mecha Phantom Beast might have actually been a real deck. They actually would have been able to shine, because they would have been the only archetype with access to Dracosac. But that was my pick. That was torn between 3 different things. But ultimately, I picked that because I think that's like the original token generator deck that mass produces tokens and then uses those tokens for effects and things like that. It'd be really cool to see the original token generator deck actually get some support, especially in the Vrains era where Link monsters, make use of tokens. Not to mention tokens are level 3, so you can make Cherubini with them and all that good stuff. But in moving on, number 4 is Trap Tricks, which it has a little bit of a following behind it. A lot of people like the hat format. This one is the Jinzo archetype. I was like, I didn't think that would be one of the. I don't even know if I should consider Jinzo an archetype, honestly. But there's actually one more thing on here where it's just like, I didn't even know that was an archetype, but, I'll go ahead and let you know that up ahead. Next we got Sacred Beasts. Sacred Beasts look cool. People want them. There's people like Zach included, you're probably going to watch this and be like, oh my god, I'm definitely going to vote Sacred Beasts for this. He tried so hard to make that deck, like, playable, like, even me, known for, like, making things pretty good, and having like spicy text and make decks pretty playable, like splashing engines in certain decks. Like, there's no way to make Sacred Beast good, like, period. And I even told straight up, like, even someone as me, I was just like, I don't think I can find any way to make this deck win. Like, period. That's how bad the deck was. But hey, who knows? Maybe Konami could surprise us if enough people vote for this, which I highly doubt. Next we got Shadow. That's probably a top 3 pick for a lot of people. Like, in total votes overall, I'm pretty sure Shadow is probably going to be up there. Like, top 5, most definitely. Unless the people voting are a lot more casual base, then, I don't know. But next we got the Dark Lords. The Dark Lords, I mean, it could use more support, but I doubt that many people will vote for it. But Summon Skull, though, that is an interesting one to me. Summon Skull, if a lot more casual players end up voting, I can definitely see Summon Skull being up there. But I think it's interesting to kind of think about. It's interesting to think about Summon Skull as an archetype, getting a structure deck. I mean, hey, if Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes get support, why does Summon Skull get left out? So, who knows? Next, this is the one I was surprised about. Beast King Barbaros. I didn't even think that was an archetype. This is the one I was talking about. I'm like, wait, what? Beast King Barbaros is an archetype? There was just that in, like, Beast Machine King Barbaros That's literally the only 2 Beast King cards that I know of. But this one, it was the other deck I was torn about. You see Phantom Knight Boots right there, Silent Boots, and then Dante over here, PKBA. Like, if I would love for Burning Abyss to get more support in general. This, could be a top 3 pick for a lot of people, because a lot of people, especially in the West, we love Burning Abyss. We love Burning Abyss, so. But there's also a lot of people who hate Burning Abyss. So, between Shadow's Burning Abyss and a couple other archetypes, like the next one being Black Wings, I could see people voting for Black Wings for sure. Now, this one, I believe, is going to take the cake. I believe this one right here is going to take the entire poll. Reason why is because I've seen a few YouTube videos regarding this poll, and I look in the comments, and there's just so many comments in support of Crystal Beast. It's insane. So, I really hope Crystal Beast doesn't end up getting the support, because I think no amount of support can make Crystal Beast good. Like, I feel like just how Crystal Beast as a deck is designed, I feel like you can't break the deck. Like, as much as people want the deck to be playable, I just can't see it. I mean, Konami could surprise us, though. So, but I feel like this is going to be the deck that wins the poll, because so many people in all these comment sections have been all on Crystal Beast. Crystal Beast has just had a massive support in this poll overall. So, I mean, it might be a waste of time and go and vote if Crystal Beast is just going to end up taking it. So next we got Fableds. I would like to see Fableds get some more support, especially with the new with Dangers being in the game. I would like to see Danger Fabled actually do something. Next being Spellbooks. I mean, I feel like if you pick Spellbooks, then you just want to see the world burn because you know a lot of people don't like Spellbooks. Next one I was also kind of torn on was Madolche because I just got the deck. I just got the deck. And me, knowing me, I was like, man, I want to vote for this deck purely because I just got it. But surprisingly enough, this deck has gotten more popular than it ever was in its prime, which is weird. Like, it's more popular now. It's because it's topped like 3 regionals. It's topped at nationals already, and it's pretty great. Petting Cester and Glassiflay, real good cards. Now, all we need at this point, I forgot what Madolches were missing. I think they're missing like a very, very solid going first option. Maybe if Madolches got enough support, they could see a lot more going first cards, so maybe the deck won't be so hard to go second-ish. And then this is the last deck I was really torn on, which is Lightsworn. I'm like, oh man, I would love for this deck to get more support and be viable. I got the Super Luminas and the Seeker First Charges and all that stuff. I'd have to get OTJDs again because I sold them just so I could move. But yeah, so the last 2 decks we got are Charmers, probably slash the Familiar Possess and all that. Honestly, I can't see how you can make a deck like Charmers very competitive because of how the deck is designed. The deck is designed to where it's like kind of matchup specific, unless they have like a field spell that once returned you can call an attribute and then all monsters on the field become that kind of thing. I mean, I can't see Charmers, I can't see how you can make Charmers viable just because of how the deck is designed, around attributes and all that stuff. And then, like, the strategy itself makes you go inherit, like, -1s, I think. I think there's, like, inherent -1s. And then they leave you susceptible to, like, Ash Blossom and things like that. Especially if you're using the Charmers or the Blazings and the Ragings and all that. Just some of the Familiar Possess, especially those. I feel like you'd be negging a lot to hand traps. But, hey, anything can happen. And then the last one is Trains. Which, I don't know why you would give Trains a structure deck because, Trains have a Link 2 in Leave Reigns Pack 2. It's just like, I don't know. I would love for Trains to get more support, but it's just, I think it's just a principle of why would you, give us a structure deck for Trains when you haven't even given us the Link 2 yet? You haven't even given us a Train Link yet. So, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, these are the 20 archetypes. Let's go through them again. We got Inzectors, Marmelanians, Chaos, Mecha Phantom Beasts, the Trap Tricks, Jinzo, Sacred Beast, Shadal, Dark Lord, Summon Skull, Beast King Barbaros, PK or BA, probably both, Black Wings, Crystal Beasts, Fableds, Spellbooks, Madolche, Lightsworn, Charmers / Familiar Possessed, and Trains. These are the 20 archetypes we have to choose from. If this, man, when I saw Inzectors on here, I'm like, yes, Windups have to be on here. Nope, they're not here. But Mecha Phantom Beast is on here, so I went for that instead. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys would actually pick. Out of these 20 archetypes, which one is your pick, out of this list? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But remember, in order to vote, you need to be registered. Most of you guys that watch my channel probably already have a Kasi ID and all that stuff, so it doesn't take much to register. So when you click the box with the with the white deck box and all that, if you're not registered, it'll take you to get registered first, and then you'll be sent to this page right here. So yeah, with that being said, for those of you guys who you don't know, who aren't aware, there is a poll going on, and between these 20 archetypes, whichever one gets the most votes gets a structure deck. So that's very, very exciting. It's nice to know that Konami is actually, having the players have a little bit of say in things every now and then. So that's pretty good. So that being said, guys, again, let me know what your pick is down in the comments below. Like to, see what kind of decks you guys are favoring among this poll. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is J Money. I am signing out.